When we bought Flossie, our trusty 24-year-old Ford Transit, we knew we were signing up for something challenging. But what does it really mean to own a self-converted vehicle this old? Is it a budget-friendly dream or a breakdown waiting to happen? Well, it's not as straightforward as you might think, and today we're spilling the tea on the pros and cons of old camper vans, based on our real experiences with our Flossie.
So you think we should pump it up, shall we? Just re-inflate, it'll be fine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to our hearts and wallets. Owning an old vehicle for van adventures. Meet Flossie, our 2001 Ford Transit camper van. She's been with us on countless adventures, but like any long-term relationship, it's not without its challenges.
We will cover the good, the bad and the ugly so you don't have to. Is an older van worth putting your time, effort and money into?
Let's start with the most obvious advantage, cost. Older vehicles are way cheaper than the newer models, making them more affordable if you're on a budget. Flossie costed us a fraction of the price of a new van, which left some more money for the actual conversion.
And the best part is that they are built far more straightforward than some of the newer vehicles, making them far easier to repair. Less electrics and less more cons means less money spent. It's a win-win.
But let's face it, older vans come with their own quirks. From unexpected breakdowns, searching for parts, reliability can be a real headache.
Remember that time we were stuck on the side of the motorway with a burnt out alternator?
How can I forget? It's moments like this that test your patience and your toolbox.
So yes, newer vans have less mileage and look a bit more fancy, but older vans have tested time. We know they were built to last and they were built well. A simple build means a long life. Vehicles aren't built like they used to be. If you look after them, they'll look after you.
One thing we love about Flossie is her character. There is something so charming about driving a van with a little bit of history and a few battle scars. She sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's good to be different, right?
And let's be honest, the older vans turns heads. It's got that classic vibe you just don't get with the modern vans. And here's the downside of that vintage charm. The older vehicles most of the time mean that they are less fuel efficient. On the long trips, these costs can add up really quickly.
And if you fancy visiting somewhere with big hills, wave goodbye to your fuel and say hello to yet another fuel station. In recent years, campervan and motorhome crime has increased, therefore leaving your vehicle at higher risk of being broken into. Let's face it, people like fancy things, so having an older vehicle does run a lesser risk of damage and theft, although this is not a guarantee, of course.
So when it comes to technology, older vehicles come with some disadvantages. Most of the time they come without parking sensors, without reversing cameras, and probably one of the biggest downsides for me personally, cruise control.
And although it's possible to get some miles in without some of these nice features, this can be a problem. Although some of these features can be added to make life easier, it's an extra thing to think about. Newer vans are more advanced without the extra hassle. So, is owning an old van like Flossie worth it? It really depends on your priorities and your patience. If you like budget-friendly builds, vintage charm and just hands-on projects, then an older vehicle may well be for you.
And in case you're looking for something more modern and with more features, in that case, you're better off looking into the newer vans. At the end of the day, it's what you love to travel in. So, how do you find travelling in an older van?
I would not change it for the world. Yes, it's a pain to repair and there are plenty of unexpected issues on the way, but I would much rather make memories in an old, rust bucket Ford Transit van than live the life of luxury in a newer van. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah, I love it.
I agree. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe.
And leave a little comment in the bottom. Would you prefer to go for a slightly older van, or would you prefer to live the life of luxury and go for a newer van? Let us know. Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.